Where do you stand with the WSB?
Top of the morning to you too, lass.
Good morning. Where do you stand with the WSB?
Well, since I became DA, I've had very little contact with them. Anyone that was there during my era has either been fired, put out to pasture, transferred, you name it.
Don't you think it's suspicious?
I think anything to do with the Bureau is suspicious. In particular, they're arresting you for treason.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's over now.
Is it?
We can't talk to Frisco because he left the Bureau.
And the person who's replaced him thinks that the way to clear up the Bureau image is to fire everyone.
By disgracing and then distancing themselves from so many former agents.
'Tis the way of bureaucracy, my dear.
Erase the past. Just convince everyone that it was all bad, and then it makes the new regime seem so much better. At least that was the impression that I got when I was in London after the whole Greenland fiasco.
The late, not lamented Victor.
God, you know, that debriefing, it was just so weird. Like, the entire process, it was orchestrated in a manner that I just didn't recognize. It just all felt so alien to me. And I've been debriefed more times than I care to count.
And this is the only reason you came charging in here?
No, there's another reason. What do you know about Pikeman?
Good morning, Esme.
Pikeman is an independent defense contractor. Been around forever. But then again, you should know that. So, what are you really asking me?
I'd like to ask you about the Greenland incident. Before you arrived here in London, I went over several reports about Greenland, and I have a few questions.
Yes, of course. Whatever you need.
What possessed you to go rogue, run interference, and ignore the very specific mandate Agent Hursley gave you?
Well, with all due respect to Agent Hursley,
You provided him no respect whatsoever.
I have to be honest with you. He didn't seem to grasp the fact that people's lives were at stake and that there were extenuating circumstances.
There always is, Mr. Vane. Particularly with you. It says here that after your arrival, you sought out Valentine Cassadine. As you're well aware, the Bureau has been keeping track of him for several years. And there appears to be a discrepancy in your reporting on pages 6 and 12.
Anna, Earth to Anna. Why are you talking about Pikeman?
Oh, I'm sure it's nothing. Thank you. You've been very helpful.
Didn't do anything.